Okay, so what are the coordinates of the fountain? So you can see here I've circled my answer, which is 4, 3. Okay, the reason why I've done that is that's where the fountain is there. Okay, and you've got to remember with coordinates, we always go across first. Okay, we go in the x direction first, and then up or down, right, in the y direction. Okay, and the reason why, of course, one good way of thinking about it, the alphabet, yeah, x comes before y. Okay, so you go along the x direction first. So to get to that fountain, I've got to go across to positive 4, okay, and then I've got to go up to positive 3. So that's why I choose that one there, okay, positive 4, positive 3. Part B then, it says the gardener is going to place a wooden table and chairs at A minus 1, 2, and a flowering shrub at B 1, 0. So plot these positions here. So minus 1, 2. So remember now the first value tells you how many you move across in the x direction. So because it's minus 1, we actually go back minus 1 in the x direction, and then 2 then in the y direction, so positive 2, so we go up 2. So going back 1, up 2, we end up here. So I don't need to draw any, I don't need to draw a table, right? I can just label it there, A, okay? Flowering shrub then at B10, okay? So remember, the first value tells you how many we go across in the x direction. So we go across 1, and then y tells us how many we go up or down. Well, it's 0, so we just end up staying there. So that's where B goes. Part C then, it says the lawn in the garden is rectangular. It has length 4.5 meters and width 3 meters. Okay, what units would you use for area? But remember, for area, okay, it's always squared, isn't it? Okay, so we can see here where we've got the little 2 there would represent squared, and it's going to be meter squared, of course, because it's measured in meters. What's the area of the lawn? Now, because it's rectangular, okay, remember, the area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay, so we're going to do 4.5 times 3. That's what we need to work out. Okay, now without a calculator, there's many ways you could do this. All we need to think about is that we need 3 lots of 4.5. So if you want, you could just add up 4.5 3 times, and we'll get our total area. Okay, so add these up. 5 and 5 and 5 is 15, so 5 carry 1. 4 and 4 and 4 is 12, add the 1 is 13, so 13.5 meters squared. That's one way of doing it, okay? Part D then, okay, the gardener says there's a stack of bricks to build a barbecue, and the stack is 154 centimeters tall, okay? So each layer of bricks you could see here, right, there's one layer shown here. It's got a thickness of 7 centimeters. Let's see how many bricks there are in one layer, shall we? Let's count them. So we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's good to draw in the diagram there, and we can see we've got 8 bricks in one layer, okay? Now, of course, there's going to be more than one layer because the stack is 154 centimeters tall. So we just need to see now how many of these layers we're going to have. One layer, though, is 7 centimeters. Essentially, we need to see how many 7s we're going to have in 154. So what I could do is divide, okay, 154 by 7. And there's lots of ways of doing this again. You could use your times tables. Quick way is using the bus stop. 154 divide by 7. Let's see how many are in there. Well, 7 doesn't go into 1. 7 into 15 goes twice. Okay. And that, of course, 2 lots of 7 is 14, so there's going to be 1 left over there. And then 7 into 14 goes twice, exactly. So we've got 22 layers, okay? So remember, in each layer, there's going to be 8 bricks. 8 bricks for each layer, and we've got 22 of them. So I just need to work out 22 times 8, okay? That's what I need to work out there. And again, lots of ways of doing 22 times 8. You could do 10 times 8, 10 times 8, and 2 times 8. You could literally split it up like that if you wanted to, because if you think about there, you've got 22 lots of 8 then, when you put them together, yeah? Because there's a 10, there's another 10 lots, which is 20, and then 2 lots there. So working that out, that's 80, okay? That will be 80, and that will be 16. Add them up, okay? And we'll add the units, you get 6. Add then the tens, okay, you get 17. So 176 bricks altogether.